Hello friends, today's topic is loaning out money. Let's rant.
People you loan money to, when they get on their feet finally, they think they don't supposed to give you your money back. They paint this little picture in their head that they don't need the little 40, 50, maybe $100 they didn't loan me. They got money over there. Yes, the fuck we do. We need our motherfucking money. We didn't paint it in our head that when we give it to you, we already think we not going to get it back. We already understand that, but you played on our heartstrings, and we felt sympathetic to your story, so we gave you the money and understood we can be there and be a shoulder you can lean on for right now. But then you finna keep thinking you finna play on that shit and keep treat me like a fucking ATM. Then the moment you get on your fucking feet, you don't hip hop and hurdle your ass over. Hey, my boy. Hey, my girl. I'm up. Can I take you out today? Can we go hang out on my dime? Because you've been looking out for me all the time. You always there in my situation. Let me be there in your situation. You ain't even got to lift a hand and pay for nothing. We finna go on my dime. You don't come hop your ass over here and say that to me. You go over there to them fake ass people I don't even fuck with, and then you go over there and spend all your money with them and be fucked up, and they won't loan you shit. Then you finna run your ass back over here and ask me for that same amount of money and think I'm finna keep giving it to you. Fuck no. Take your ass back over there and talk to them people that you've been running over there and want to spend all your money and trying to impress them and live beyond your means. And I know how fucked up you really is over here, and you think you finna keep coming up with that fucked up ass energy. And the moment you get up, you don't want to give your shit motherfucking money back. Quit painting that scenario in y'all head when y'all go out here and ask people for money, because you have to eventually get that shit back. People work hard for their money. So if you go out here and play on somebody's heartstrings like that with a sympathetic story and get some money out of them, learn how to give it back when you get on your feet. That's just my opinion. That's just being honest. Stop playing on people's heartstrings, because it's hard to find good genuine people that will actually look out for you like that. Just my opinion.
Okay, tell me if I'm wrong for being mad about this. Okay, so a Facebook friend calls me up needing money. She was about to her and the kids were about to get kicked out of a hotel. Okay. And her father passed away. Now me, my heart went out to the kids. I didn't want the kids to be out on the street. She needed $100 for incidentals. She was telling the truth because she had me on the phone at the front desk. Told her, okay, this is not, I'm not giving you this. This is a loan. I'm going to need you to pay me back by the time my trip to Boston hits. So by the time my trip to Boston came around, she didn't have the money. And she keeps saying she's going to reciprocate. And so I said, you know what? I said, I got to make other arrangements because you said you were going to give me the money. She didn't give me the money. And then I reached out to her recently, actually yesterday, and she didn't respond. So that tells me right there she has no intentions of paying said money. And you know what? You know what? And it's sad that people do you like this. They take your kindness for weakness, but they don't realize they're gonna reap what you sow. And that little $100 I gave her, I'm gonna get that back tenfold. It's not my issue that she's running around here being fugazi. It's not my fault. I don't put up facades. If I still don't have it, I don't have it. But, my first thought was those kids being out in the street. Over $100. And I did that out of my goodness of my heart. But the fact that this person decides that they're not going to pay me back and not going to respond to my calls is beyond me. And I'm irritated about it. I'm not mad so to speak, but I'm mad at the fact that she lied. That's what I'm at. She was like, oh, as soon as I get the PayPal, because PayPal and everything, I'm going to give it to you back. She never got it to me back. And the fact that I sent her a money request and she canceled the money request, that tells me right there she had no intentions of giving me that money back. And you know what? I'm finna just start exposing people. Because the shit is just found wrong. You help somebody and then they turn around and screw you over. Let me know if I'm wrong for being mad.
So I had loaned this girl some money, right? Okay, but she was like, oh, hey. Now, this is not in the same context, but basically she was saying that she needed some money because her Ameren bill was due. And she, I said, well, I could, you could just put it, do like the way that I be telling her or tell anyone to do if I'm putting them on, okay? I'm not even going to tell y'all that because I don't need Ameren. You don't know, I ain't doing it. So she was like, no, I'll just go ahead and pay. I need to just be responsible. I need to be held accountable. Can you just go ahead and loan me the $700? Okay, boom. So I'm like, okay, well, you just got to wait till I get off and I go to the ATM. Mind you, it was a good Saturday, okay? It was a good Saturday. I think I was working at my other job, my second job. I'm not working that second job no more, but I think I was working that second job. So mind you, when you tell somebody you're going to do something, like, that's what I'm going to do. Like, I don't need you to bug me. I don't need you to do none of that shit. So she knew that I worked a 12-hour shift. She knew when I got off, I was going to go to sleep. She come hit my phone up like, oh, hey, you want that? I need that now. I looked at motherfucking phone and I let it ring because BITCH, I'm tired, first of all. You gonna go to work for me? Oh, okay, no. Matter of fact, how about you go get up and get off your ass and go get a job? That's what I'm thinking. So I'm just like, I ain't gonna do too much. I'm like, maybe she really need it. Called again, end up breaking my sleep. Mind you, I have to get back up and go to work that same night, but I have to get back up and go to work. I had pulled like overtime. Well, when are you gonna do it? You told me you was gonna do it. First off, Rudolph, chill out and hold on. I hate when a person tell me they're gonna do something. First, do you got the funds? Okay, no. So, boom, I think Monday came, I ended up giving her the money or whatever. Why did I go on Facebook and she talking about something? Anybody got a booth? Anybody got a booth at like some little club event? Anybody got a booth? I'm trying to buy that booth. Because this can't be the same person that just asked me for $700 for the light bill. So, mind you, I know somebody at Ameren. My uncle knows somebody. He had, there's another story, but my uncle knows somebody. So, I'm like, okay, well, this ain't really seeming to raise me. So, I had my uncle to look her information up. Boom. Oh, she up to date on her bill. Oh, so now you want to play with me? So I text. I'm like, okay, well, I need that back. When are you gonna be able to give it to me? Oh, girl, I'm down bad and I can't even ask Antoine. Why come you can't ask him? He lost his job, baby. Cause now you lying. Now y'all finna go have a party on my expense. And I just gotta find a job. Mind you, I'm putting her on to all the things that she could do. I can't get no job right now, and that won't fit my image. Baby, when I tell y'all the only reason that I was cool with her was simply because I knew her from childhood. And it's just like, that childhood, it's like, dang, okay, well, y'all know that bond. Baby, Watch told me that she could get my money back. Bitch, she told me she could get my money back on text time. In text time. At that time, it was what, March? April. It was April. So you mean the fuck tell me I won't be getting my money back until next motherfucking text time? So yeah, that's the reason I don't loan nobody. Now you can literally be down on your fucking dime table and bitch, I'm sorry, I just won't do nothing for you.
Nobody asked for this, but here are the rules, my rules for lending money to people. Number one, I feel like is a no-brainer. Like, you must have talked to me within the last 3 to 6 months. This goes for friends and family. Family, I'll be okay with closer to a 6 month, as long as we're like blood related, or like you've been in my life for all of my life, or I've been in your life for all of your life. But for friends, it's closer to a 3-month period, and everyone knows that if you texted me or like swiped up on an Instagram story that is not considered talking to me, you have to pick up the phone. I'm a phone girl. Pick up the phone and talk to me. Next, you must give me at least a 48 hours notice if your request is more than $100. No way you can think that I'm about to like just be dropping $200-$300 and I didn't have no time to think about it. I think about my hairstyle and what purse I'm gonna buy this season much longer than 48 hours. So do you think that you're worth more than a Brandon Blackwood or some knotless bust down braids? No, you shouldn't think that, because you're not. You cannot choose the platform in which I am sending the money to you. It's like, oh, like, well, everybody doesn't use everything. Yeah, same. And you're asking money from me. So I'm going to tell you which platforms I prefer. And you just have to make it happen. I don't know, make you a new account, whatever. But, like, I don't use Zelle, so don't be asking for no Zelle. Like, no. Okay? No. Controversial, but don't give me a sob story. In fact, a sob story is going to make me less likely to give you money. I don't need a fucking backstory. I don't need to know why you need this money. Because when you start giving me a backstory, then I'm going to start asking more questions. And then I am going to be less likely to want to give you the money. Because you don't want me to start asking questions about why you don't got this money, honey. You don't. I learned this lesson the hard way. No money for rent, house bills, car note, emergencies only. An emergency is not my car is about to be repoed, my lights are about to get turned off, or I'm about to get evicted. Because do you know how long it takes for those things to happen? That means you haven't been paying your bills for the last like 3-4 months. And my little, chump change is not going to reverse a decision that you're about to get evicted. Like, that means they've already processed the paperwork. No! And that also means you knew it was coming and you're still coming to me for money. Last two, I'll just do hand in hand. I'm not lending you $20. Your request needs to be between $50 and $500. And your last request in the last 3 months cannot total $500. Because the answer is no. You be lending money, Rand?
It's better to just give the money away, I think. What do you think about this? Comment down below and thank you for watching.